Did you see your figure in the mirror and think that you look softer and with less muscle just after skipping only one workout session? If that is the case with you, you probably have some level of body dysmorphia because nothing can happen to you in that short amount of time. Let's talk about it. Hello guys! In today's video I want to talk about the topic of potential muscle loss when you skip your workout sessions. Also, I will give you 2 bonus tips on how to overcome skipping workout sessions if you have bad day. To answer the main question of this video, you won't lose any muscle by skipping one workout session. I can also say that you won't lose muscle if you don't train for one whole week. You will maybe lose reps here and there, but only shrinking will happen in your view of your body, which is body dysmorphia. Even if you skip workouts for 2 or more weeks, there is muscle memory and you will be able to quickly regain muscle. This question is usually related to beginner lifters because they are afraid of losing muscle if their training is not optimal. More advanced lifters have enough experience with life situations outside the gym and they know that sometimes life happens and they don't have optimal situations for progression in the gym, which is perfectly normal. Beginners want the best results as soon as possible and they think that they need the perfect environment where skip training session is unacceptable. Is that approach sustainable? No. That was the case with me. I burned myself multiple times before. I wanted everything to be so optimal. I trained when I felt tired. I ate simple bodybuilding food because I thought there was something magical behind chicken, broccoli and rice. And after a few months, when I hit the progression plateau, I lost motivation and gave up multiple times. Don't let that happen to you. Yes, it is normal to strive for perfection, but the reality is that you will need to deal with ups and downs along the way. Probably fitness is not the #1 priority in your life, and sometimes it will drain too much energy, so you will lose gains in other fields of life. The skipped training session is perfectly okay if you really can't do anything in that session. Only what is important is to show up next time and continue doing this long-term work. Now I will give you 2 tips that will be useful for you. Tip #1 is to help you to finish the session when you have a bad day, and tip #2 is how to adjust next session to minimize consequences. Tip #1: if you have bad day, maybe your focus is not there or you lack energy. In that case, apply the principle of auto-regulation and just show up in the gym. You should do exercises for the muscle group planned for that day, but with some minor adjustments. Use lighter weights and do a higher rep range, but still close to failure. Instead of doing bench press with 225 pounds for 5 reps, put 185 pounds and do 10 or more reps. Do isolation instead of compounds. Compound lifts have a high system fatiguing effect, so you can avoid them on that bad day. Try new exercises for targeted muscle groups. It is really important to enjoy your training. Sometimes you feel stressed about making new PR every training session, and training enjoyment will diminish over time. Tip #2: if you don't show up in the gym, just make adjustments to the next training session. If you have split, for example, push-pull legs, if you skipped push day, on the next training session, which is pull, just add some push exercises. If you skipped push and pull day and you show up on the leg day, just combine everything and do a full body day. Choose 1 or 2 exercises from each day. If you have an upper-lower split, same principle can be applied. This is long-term journey and skipped workout sessions won't change anything in the global process. Just continue where you stop and make adjustments along the way. In my opinion, the topic of auto-regulation is very important, but majority of lifters don't know how to implement it. I will talk more about it because my channel is all about sharing clear informations, focusing on basic that works and long-term sustainability. If you have any questions about this or any other topic, please comment below. And that's it for today's video. See you next time. Bye bye.